All right, everybody, welcome back to the GDQ Hotfix. I'm your host, Smooth Operative, and you are watching Time Capsule. And you are now cordially invited to the Mario Party. And here to show us Minigame Island 100%, please welcome Gerbiez.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me. Hello, GDQ. I'm super excited to be here. This opportunity is awesome. I've never actually done like a big or like any kind of Mario Party event, so this is just super, I don't know, I'm excited to do it. So yeah, I'm Gerbiez. Some call me Gerbiez, but you can call me Gerbiez. And I will be speedrunning Mario Party, the first one, Minigame Island 100% on the N64. I'm a full-time N64 speedrunner / content creator, so I definitely play lots of N64 games. I've been speedrunning this game for about like 3 years now, so I definitely have like a decent, I got some good like muscle memory for this game. Last year I held all the main category world records on the N64, so that was pretty hype.
GG.
Thank you. I currently hold only 4 to 5 though, so I lost one. GG, no. But I do currently have both Minigame Island world records on the N64, so you know those are my babies. So I'm super excited to have those still. But introducing the commentary booth here, we got Bird. Yo, Bird.
Hello, what's up? My name's Bird. I've done a little bit of the Mario Party speedrunning over the years. It's been quite fun. I'm very excited to see Gerbiez absolutely kill it today on 100%. You got this, my man.
Much love, dude. Thank you. And Kelly is the other side of the commentary booth. Yo, Kelly.
Hello. I'm happy to be here. My first time getting to be a part of anything like this. Super happy to cheer you on. I am the second place for this run, so I get to cheer on the guy who stole it back from me. We've had this little friendly back and forth going on.
Oh, wow.
And I have the record for both the Switch versions of Minigame Island. I'm super excited to see Gerbiez, whatever we want to call him, gift chip. Show off this game. There's so much fun here with this original Mario Party, and I know he's going to do an absolutely fantastic job.
Thank you all so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you, Kelly, for that introduction, man. Yeah, Bird and Kelly are definitely like my homies when it comes to Mario Party speedruns. They've both been like pretty high-level Mario Party speedrunners in Mario Party 1, both 100%, any percent on the Switch. So I'm really glad that they can join me. And let me just quickly kind of explain like what's going on at the beginning. Some strategies are a lot more optimized now. Like we now play Peach because both Peach and DK are optimal characters. Yeah, they might have lied to you. All the characters are the same. They're not. Peach and DK are actually super optimal. They have really big hammer swing hitboxes for the second minigame Coin Block Bash. So I'm excited to show you guys that. You can basically hit 2 blocks at once, which is like a really big time save for something, for like a category that like, it's hard to save time with execution like constantly. So it's really good to like save time when you can, like, or try to. So yeah, like we said earlier, it's 100%, so we'll be doing all the worlds. Any percent you normally would do world 3 and 4. But because we're doing 100%, we're going to be doing all the worlds, so I'm excited to show you guys that. I believe this is the first 100% Minigame Island run, I believe, on any event. I think
we'll have to check the catalog.
Because I think there's lots of any percents, but it's like no 100%, which I'm kind of excited. World 5 is insane. Most people don't actually run World 5 because it's just so RNG heavy, but it's a lot of fun. So I'm excited to show you guys what's going on. And then, yeah, that being said, I think we're ready for a countdown.
Yeah, 100% of the party. Peach good luck. Give us a countdown when you're ready.
Okay, actually, hold on. Let me just open my own splits. I totally forgot. Just like keep me on the track. Hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry.
I love your shirt, by the way. I just got to throw that out there.
Yo, thank
dressed for the
you.
occasion.
I am. I love some Mario Party. Okay, so all right, here we go. Okay, so countdown. I guess I can start it. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay, so this is Minigame Island 100%, so we'll be picking Peach right away. Technically, we lose a little bit of time picking Peach because we're like moving over slightly to pick them, but over the course of the game, it saves quite a bit of time, so we'll definitely cash in there. The reason we're picking Luigi is because his hitbox is annoying for Crane Game, so we actually want him just like, come along, buddy. We're not gonna have to pick you up. So that's kind of essentially what's going on there. Does someone actually want to explain Coin Block Blitz here while I just like keep the coin count going? I just have to like kind of pay attention here.
Yeah, sure, we can.
Yeah, I guess I can take this one here. So
Yeah, go ahead.
Coin block blitz. Essentially, Gerbiez is running around and hitting every coin block because it doesn't matter how many coins you get as long as you get enough to complete the game. But you're trying to hit every coin block individually because they have set timers. There's one that has a very long timer and they don't trigger until you hit the block. So you want to run around, trigger every block, and then go back and try to finish out the blocks as fast as possible as the computers also hit their blocks.
Exactly. It's kind of chill, honestly. Like, it's a first mini game. You end up resetting sometimes to it. It's not a big deal. You probably end up resetting more to this mini game. This is the mini game we're talking about with the big hitboxes right here. Boom, double. We might get boom, double. Big time save. Boom, double. So we already beat the mini game. Now we just need to get one more double. DK's finishing up on the top left. Boom. Unfortunately, Wario blocked the hitbox twice. So
we're going to see the hammer glitch come out there twice in a row. If there's someone directly under a block, that hammer sometimes goes right through the block.
Really unlucky there. 2 hammer glitches. It just went right through them, so they actually blocked the hitbox of the block. Double block. Kind of unlucky there, but we still got through it, so we got the bags. This one is kind of... you have to make sure you grab all the coins you can. Kelly, do you want to explain the cycle, how it works?
Yeah, so the first 5 coins, you're not going to want to jump here. As soon as you see this 5th coin, what happens by Gerbiez doing this is he's now getting the coins to spawn 2 at a time, and it makes it really easy to track them because you're only tracking a few locations. We only need 20 coins to win, so as soon as you get 20 coins, you are able to jump off there.
Nice. So yeah, the definitely grabbing coins in the air is super optimal there because the faster you grab the coins, the faster they spawn, so it's super ideal to just grab them early. And now we have something, everybody might remember this minigame. It's a spinning one, paddle battle.
Hitting the rapids, let's go.
Hitting the rapids. There is actually a way to save a couple seconds by just like hitting them optimally in certain spots to get less lag on the N64. But honestly, the other half of the time you just lose the minigame. So I think we're going to opt to just beat the minigame because it's really annoying when they end up just trying really hard randomly. They just can. And you can't really do anything about it. So, like, if they really want to spin fast, they can. So if it ever felt like you couldn't do anything, you probably couldn't, to be honest. Like right now, they're going quite hard.
Yeah, we just saw an example of them trying to take over right there.
Like, I almost got hit there, and that could have been really scary. And the faster I go, the worse it might get. So I can't go faster. I just have to hope that they slow down. Kind of random, but we'll take it. All right. So now we're on to memory match. Another pretty high RNG. I would consider this the first RNG check of the game. That's just really high RNG. As you have to memory match, so you might have to. You might get a terrible layout. You might get a good one. All right, I'm gonna have to say it though. Red one up. Red one up. Flower. Ooh, okay. Red one up.
Ooh, nice
okay,
match.
that's actually pretty good.
Get Bowser out of the way is not bad in the corner.
Pretty good. Okay, so maybe we get a... Oh, dang. Dang, so red one up, and then shell.
Hopefully.
One up.
Okay.
So not too bad, honestly. Could be a lot worse, but honestly could be a lot better. So, like, kind of a mid memory match. We'll take it.
Yeah, Yeah, you definitely got the flower. The instant match on the flower was definitely like the saving grace of that
Yeah,
one.
100%.
So, definitely not too bad. You
Like-
take that in a run, I think.
Yeah, legit. Like any auto match is a dub, honestly. Like that's a
Yes.
like,
The dub.
like it's honestly hard to get the auto match. Ooh, okay, this is
Ooh, this is a good one.
This is a good. So, guys, you want the really close holes here, and low ground pounds. Right there, I got a pretty bad ground pound, but it's more important to do the ending ground pound than the other ground pounds. Oh goodness. Oh, okay. I did all high ground pounds, but that's fine. Probably should have warmed up on that one, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. We got a good cycle there, so still pretty good. We'll take
we
it.
have the bane of my existence coming up next.
Oh yes. So actually,
Please let them know what to expect.
Do one of you guys want to explain
Sure,
this one?
I'll talk about
You
it.
got it,
Gamer
Kelly.
calls me pain. Look at the right side of your screen right now. You see that
Oh.
blue bar there? That is because I am here and I am always causing bad limbo. See, this game, Limbo Dance, has exactly 2 seeds you can have. And depending on if you can see that blue bar at the very start of the game, that's going to tell you which one you got. If you get what we call bad limbo, we have this extra stretch of bars right here, a blue bar and a bunch of red bars, that cost about 7 or 8 extra seconds. If you get good limbo and that initial blue bar is not visible, that entire last section is just not there, and you finish about 7 or 8 seconds faster.
Yep. Another just, straight up classic Mario Party RNG moment. Got bad RNG there, but that's fine. It's only like 7-ish seconds. So like if you're going for world record, it could be like, oh no, but this is chill. We want to show you guys what's going on with Mario Party. So yeah. Another RNG one is this musical mushroom. It's complete RNG when the music stops. So you can see how that, takes a toll on the speed runs.
And she is not going to stop running. I think you got a 3/4 rotation at least.
That was almost the worst possible, like honestly. So that was pretty bad luck. Just kind of running around there for a while.
Yeah,
Nothing we can really do.
We're going to see a lot of moments, especially with Mario Party. Those of you that have grown up playing Mario Party, luck does not go away in the speedrun. It is here quite a bit. This is going to be one of the first breaks that we get in the speedrun where Gerbiez can kind of just chill out for about a minute.
Yep, exactly. So guys, this minigame is unfortunately just as bad as the Superstars minigame, where as long as the one player is decent, they will never lose. I'm not sure why Nintendo made a second one of this when it's the exact, very favored for the one person. There's actually a few minigames like that, like earlier Coin Shower Flower, super favored for the one person. Like everyone is legit grabbing just scraps. Like, oh, I got 3 coins. Well, the one person gets 28. So that's kind of, one-sided there. But, it is Mario Party 1, right? Like, it's the bones of Mario Party. So, they had to just throw out ideas, out there. So I respect it.
Yeah, and since this is going to be a 100% run, we're going to see Gerbiez deviating from the world order for the first time here.
Yep.
Normally you would go right to World 3, but instead we're going to get World 5 out of the way because this is the most brutal, long, and RNG-filled world we have.
Yep.
Except for Castaways.
Yeah, except for Castaways, which is funny because I actually didn't even practice the positions, but I should be able to snipe it. Okay, early. Worst case, we end up losing this minigame, but I mean, obviously, I don't want to. That would be not ideal.
Yeah, it's both a
Perfect.
blessing and a curse that Castaways has a 60-second timer.
Yeah.
Because you get plenty of time to finish the game, but it makes it all the more embarrassing in your casual streams when you lose it one time.
Yeah.
So usually it's not too bad. You only need to actually get 3 chests to win. And Gerbiez already has 2 with 27 seconds left. So
Easy
there's
peasy.
certainly going to be some extra time here.
Like, I honestly, when I just started this minigame, I got a tiny bit nervous because wait, I can't remember the actual spots to like look for. You know what I mean? But I kind of remember a little bit. Like, you look to the right of the island and go for the long chest. Boom! Like, it kind of lines up. Edge of the right island. Let go. Boom! Line of the chest. So there's a lot of easy strats like that for this that I didn't even practice that much or anything, and you can kind of just get. So that just goes to show how easy some parts of the run is. Whoops, there we go. I forgot to
Yeah, that's cool.
switch.
You didn't even have to like finish fishing. Like you were just done after 3. That's cool.
Yep, exactly. So only 3 fishes. Technically 4 because I missed one, but we don't count that one. And then we got Shy Guy, which is another complete RNG minigame. You're gonna hear that a lot. That there's like complete RNG minigames. It is Mario Party.
Yeah.
These red flags are
Is it
confusing.
Is it safe to say this might be one of the most influential games in the run?
Yeah, I think for 100%, this is the biggest make or break if it's a good run. Ooh, double kill.
Ooh, that's a double.
We got a double. That's really good. Wow. Please, we really need DK to drop here. Come on. Oh man, he's the leader of the bunch. I mean, we just saw
him well.
We just saw Randomizer recently, and here he is just randomly putting up flags and winning.
Oh,
He
chops.
was killing it though. I'm not gonna lie.
He was doing well. Why that double was so important is you see Shy Guy has to do this cutting animation every time somebody gets the wrong flag. So on a double, that's one less cutting animation.
Yep. So a bit unlucky at the end there. We did get a double kill, so it kind of evened out a little bit, but I still think we lost a bit of time, but not a big deal. Oh my god. Somebody else will actually want to explain this one while I just try to, no.
Oh, you.
Wait,
Okay.
he's bad. He's bad.
Is he the bad? Yeah, you're
Yes.
good. You got this.
Oh, that's
we didn't even
great.
get.
That is
we didn't
wow.
get a chance to explain
I
it.
did. Okay. So guys, anyway, Bumper Balls is so crazy. There's like a hard computer and then a medium computer and an easy computer. I can't remember if it's like random.
Something like that,
It's
yes.
Yeah, it's that pretty much.
And you have to figure out which is the hard computer because you basically cannot 1v1 them. It's almost impossible. So like it's almost like a soft lock where you have to just like restart that mini game if you get stuck with them. Fortunately, we just hit the shark there, but yeah. So we got really good luck there where they all just kind of went to the edge. I hit the hard AI off, and yeah, good to go. This one, it's kind of straightforward. You just get the chest as fast as possible. If the computers do well, you just save time straight up.
See, unfortunately, though, a lot of the times the computers really enjoy observing the ocean floor.
Like Wario is, yep, there he goes. Wario is enjoying it. Oh, wow. He actually...
Oh, he didn't make it through.
Wow. That was pretty good RNG.
That's pretty solid, yeah.
Wow, that was great. That's like 20 seconds faster than my last one that I did, I think. Which is a lot. Honestly, Wario was like hanging down at the floor. This one, he rose up to the challenge, he literally.
Gerbiez is doing a great job here
Certainly.
of showcasing all the different possibilities of RNG right now. We had some really bad RNG early. Now he's getting some great RNG.
Yeah.
Absolutely killing it.
Yeah, yo, thank you, man. I appreciate that. It is pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie. This is
It's all over the place.
It really is.
But in a good way, though. In only a way that Mario Party can be.
Exactly. Guys, this is the original Bombs Away, so everyone agrees that the second one is better. It's just more intense. There's a big bomb at the end. It's just more fun. This one's pretty basic, but you can get a lot of a good RNG here where you get like a triple where they all fall off and the game does end quicker. It's super rare though, and it's just so hard to pull off on purpose that like you actually end up like risking your entire run going for it. So like you kind of want to just survive, maybe greed a little bit by like trying to like be in the way of them so that they can't get back on or something. But other than that, you're kind of just you're just kind of running around and hoping to just not fall off. Oh my goodness, this one is kind of annoying. You have to spam A as fast as possible. More than the other, the computer actually spams A decently fast here, so you have to be able to mash decent. I've honestly lost a few runs by just not mashing well, and just they got to the chest first. So, got to make sure you mash. Typical Mario
really,
Party.
Interesting fact. There's so many chests here. You could get every single small chest, and you will still lose by 1 coin.
Yeah.
You have to get that bottom chest to win. So
yeah, it's actually like pretty much impossible to beat this minigame without getting the big chest. So you really need the big chest.
So you always go for it first.
Exactly.
Yeah,
which they
I
do
got
too. So it's kind of like it's kind of nerve-wracking to be honest, because like they're right there, and like if it looks like they're kind of far ahead, you're probably mashing a little slow, right? And there's a little pressure there. So that actually worked out pretty well. Yoshi actually followed me to the left side, which is like pretty slow, but it ended up working out. You usually want like the computer to go to the right side. It's complete RNG on like where they go. We were trying to think of some good manipulation, but we couldn't, honestly. Like, we don't know. Oh my goodness, but this is such an iconic minigame. The OG mushroom mix-up. For this one, we want to ground pound one computer per flag. No, he moved too quickly. So I lose a cycle. It is what it is. Hopefully they don't jump off each other like crazy, because this is where it becomes... Okay, we got one. Perfect. Okay, so it's kind of one per turn here. I'm actually going to do a new strat that I came up with. Where I basically get a guaranteed ground pound by ground pounding another character before the other ground pound. I know it sounds kind of complicated, but like it just it avoids them jumping on each other going to the center, which is kind of big.
That was also great defense on Mario, by the way. I saw you block the wall there on the side, or the edge on the side there.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, that should be GG.
Good defense. Good defense.
Thank you. All right. So yes, guys, it's like what Smash Brothers edge hogging. Yes, you just block them off completely. Kind of mean, but you got to do what you got to do to save time. You know, these are computers, so they hopefully don't remember it, or they remember it every time. You know, either one. Okay, so this is tightrope treachery. Another 1v3. You have a chance to actually get hit and fall off here, so we're just gonna hold forward and pray. That's kind of our strat here. I know Bird actually had this other strategy with Mario where you could like kind of get hit at optimal times, like there, where you like your animation. Look, right, oh my goodness, I just got 2 cancels. Ooh, almost fell off there.
I don't know if we ever really did a super deep dive on it. Like I was kind of playing with it at one point where, because if you walk towards the edge of the rope, you get a different animation of you kind of like about to fall off the rope. And I was playing around with like having that animation active and then getting hit with the cannonball as you turn back onto the rope, and it kind of cancels it there. And then I don't think we ever really did a deep dive afterward to really like confirm or deny that and whatnot.
Yeah,
but you pull off like 4 or 5 of them there. That was ridiculous.
There's another version. It's funny that you brought up Smash Bros before, because I like to refer to it as a phantom hit for all my melee people out there. If you also get hit on the screen transition, it'll happen as well. And we saw that happen on 2 or 3 times right there alone.
I wonder. Oh, so guys, Crazy Cutter, there is RNG on the pictures. Goomba is the worst. Unfortunately, it is the slowest. By like 6 seconds, I think, something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Maybe like
pretty
7 or 8.
Of a bomb.
Bomb, yeah, saves about 8 seconds over. Yeah, 6 to 8 seconds over Goomba, and then Boo is kind of like medium mid. So like, yeah, it really just depends on like what you get here, and that's how much time you really just save. Also, computers failing saves you time. It creates less lag. You save about half a second per CPU that actually fails on N64. So like my best gold was a bomb with a triple fail. Kind of insane. I've only seen that twice. Yeah, honestly, that saves a lot of time. I think that saves potentially up to 10. Which is kind of insane on just like a pure RNG minigame. And actually, Kelly, do you want to cover this one? Although maybe like how many chest locations there are and stuff?
I'll see how quickly I can get through this. So this is what I call the second major check of the run. And luckily, Gerbiez has found a sign almost immediately. Not to mention that he mashes like an absolute god. If you imagine a giant plus in the middle of the screen there, that's going to be the places the chests can spawn. Because of that, sometimes it can spawn on the far right side of the screen and you just lose automatically. Unless you are Gerbiez and you can mash faster than anyone I've ever seen. You got to the middle of the screen faster than I get to the corner to break over to the right.
That minigame, if you're good at one-handed mashing, you will do very well in Buried Treasure. You have to basically control your analog stick and mash quickly at the same time, so like you can't really two-handed mash. So if you're good at, which is kind of my skill is definitely the one-handed mash, so I can do quite a fast one-handed mash, so it definitely shows in Buried Treasure. And I like Buried Treasure personally. It's kind of a fun minigame. It's fun going fast. I don't know. Like, sucks getting bad RNG though, unfortunately. But we got good RNG there, so we'll take it. And
this is the mini game where we need a moment of silence for all the palms of the children growing up in our generation.
Moment of silence for all the palms that got destroyed. Let's see if we can get a 27.
That face of determination.
That's the face of a 27 right there.
We love it.
I had to put the face on, the game face on. It's the spin face, you know? And I'm a full palm spinner as well. I actually use this controller to spin because it doesn't hurt your hands nearly as much or at all, which is great. Obviously, you don't want your hands hurting, and I don't want anybody else's hands hurting. So if you're going to play this game, I highly suggest finding a different spin controller that's either softer or maybe putting like a cloth on a different N64 controller that you don't like. Just, spin that way. Definitely protect your hands. Just going to say that right now. Or get the Nintendo gloves from, Nintendo. That can protect your hands since they sent those out.
Oh, yes. The Power Glove.
The Power Glove, yes. I wish I had one, to be honest.
You know, I tried calling the service number for one after a Mario Party run, and it said it was unavailable. I was like, the service was unavailable. I was devastated.
That's so sad. Oh my goodness. I don't think I know anybody with the Power Gloves. I kind of wish I knew somebody with the Power Gloves, to be honest.
Did they even work? I thought they got recalled. Maybe I'm thinking incorrectly, but
Anybody in the chat? Power Glove user?
Any Power Glove users in the chat?
Not for me, that's for sure. I never got one.
Right?
Wish I did, though.
All right, so we have bobsled. I didn't actually explain teetering towers at all, but it's I don't know. It's kind of a hard minigame, actually. I kind of wish I explained it a bit more, but it's not a big deal. There's a lot of minigames to explain. This one's actually pretty basic. You spam A at the beginning, and then you beat them. That's pretty much it. They're really bad at bobsled. I don't know why. So you kind of just win. It's really hard to lose this minigame. Really hard.
Once you get past like the second turn, they just decide to scrape every wall they can find.
Yeah, they're just going left and right. Mario Party 2, though, is quite different. Mario Party 2 computers go way harder, and you actually have to know strategies to how to get like the left boost and stuff. I actually have run a decent amount of Mario Party 2 as well. I'm a big N64 guy, so if you like N64, definitely consider checking out the channel. Actually, any of these commentators' channels as well. They both play lots of N64 stuff too. Skateboard Scamper is next. Okay, so pretty easy bobsled. We're actually on a pretty good pace right now. We haven't lost a minigame, which is insane for a show run. So really excited with how it's going so far.
Yeah, perfect through World 5 in general is already a phenomenal run.
Especially, dude, that tightrope was nuts, honestly. I saved like 25 seconds or something over my last run. Absolutely ridiculous. We'll have to see how this run...
It's good to bring up real quick about this minigame here. Like, it does look really straightforward, but the main thing about this minigame, Skateboard Scamper, is that you just kind of mash it on a rhythm. You don't have to go too fast here. You can, as long as you get through all the thwomps and whatnot. It's not until the camera starts to pan here that you actually have to mash a lot harder, because this is the only part that really matters for mashing. And sometimes you can just be unlucky and actually lose. It's once in a great while. It's not very often, but sometimes you could just be unlucky.
Speak for yourself on that one. I lose this game way too often. My match is not what a Mario Party runner should be. But Gerbiez, do you want to explain what happens in Handcar?
Actually, yeah, sure. Okay, so guys, Handcar Havoc can save up to 12 seconds if the computers fall off. So let's Prage. Let's see if they fall off.
Yeah, usually if they do fall off, it's going to be on the third turn. So we see turn 1 right here.
Okay.
There's going to be another slight turn and then a sharp left. We need Mario to want to touch the lava.
Ooh, okay. So this is the big turn. This one has a high chance of killing either of us.
Get out of there.
Oh, that's so close. Okay.
Close.
Yeah, if they do fall off there, what happens is this game runs a lot faster because we're only loading one car. And so we'll see. If you look at the second timer, you can just tell how much longer than a second every one of these seconds actually is.
Oh, there you go. The late fall. So we save at least 4 seconds, at least. It's kind of crazy how much faster the game runs when there's only one Handcar Havoc going. It's kind of wild.
I didn't even know they could fall that late. I have never seen them late fall.
Really?
Yeah, it's possible, but it's usually on that sharp turn like you mentioned.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we have Ghost Guess, which is kind of a hard, it's a hard minigame, and you need decent RNG, and there's a pause strat. So I'm gonna do the pause strat here. I don't know if you guys want to explain it while I try to concentrate, but I'm gonna pause here. Okay, so I think that's the top one. Easy. Let's go.
Nice.
Go ahead. There's a pause there that you can do at the beginning. It's pretty quick, and then you can kind of do a quick scan, a quick scan of which boo moved first. That was actually a really easy one. Thank goodness, because there are a few seeds where they actually, I believe the boos move on the same frame, the first one. So it's a literal guess. So you kind of have.
All right, here's where the run really begins. This is another major RNG check. You need 10 coins. If you get a single bag, it's pretty much GG, good run. So let's hope for a bag.
Yep. Oh, okay. I punched one. Oh, no. Okay, this could be bad. I got 5. I'm going to camp.
Do the camp strat.
No, it's GG. Ah, that sucks. All right, we lost that one. It's all good. It's really hard to get the right RNG for some of these minigames. Like that one, I had one good chance, and I basically gave it all to Mario. I'm pretty sure I plopped at least 1 or 2 bags on top of Mario, and he immediately grabbed it. That made the game way harder, so we have to get a bit of RNG here. At least 1 bag. Okay, again to Mario. Ooh, so DK cashing it. I might just go for the 10 punch. Nope. Oh, I'm getting such bad luck, man. Unlucky. Okay, eventually we'll get good luck, or decent enough luck, but once again, we plopped the big box beside Mario. Complete RNG. Unfortunate Mario's cashing in. It is his game,
Greedy.
Yep, greedy. So I'm gonna go for the 5 punch again and just hope to goodness I get a bag. I got a bag, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's one.
As long as you don't get thrown back every time.
Yep.
Okay.
I got it. I think I got it.
Yeah, you should be good now.
Holy.
You got 5 at the end, so.
I feel like I've never had to try so hard in Box Mayhem.
That's Box Mountain. This is one of the run killers. This is the intro to the late game, I think.
Actually. And now the last spinning game, guys. The last spinning game. So get your palms ready.
Watch the face here. Look at the lock-in face. Oh, he's still locked in.
This boo never stood a chance.
Good God, no.
Not with that leg power.
Look at that. Look at
Deece. We'll take it. Could have been a little bit better, but overall felt great. We'll take it.
That was incredible.
Thank you, Bird.
Hey,
Palms of steel.
Oh man, we got a good one coming up here. Tipsy Tourney. This one is actually one of the highest skill cap games. If you don't get a first cycle, you actually lose a lot of time compared to top 5 runners. So this is one that honestly practice is super worth, and I might even mess it up. So let's see. Nope.
He says as he executes one of the most flawless tipsy turnies I've ever seen.
Nice, almost.
That was almost a 20.
Yeah, that was almost tie gold. So we'll.
Have you always gone counterclockwise?
Yep.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah, I don't know why. Whatever's comfortable there, as long as you get the cycle, I guess, right? Ooh, this was a good one. So there's 2 different kinds of pulses here. There's the small pulse and then the big one here that is louder. And once you hear that, there's only 3 pulses of that and you throw it. So I'm gonna wait for it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we chucked it. We held the longest we could there. Kind of bad RNG with when it blew up, but still pretty good. We didn't get blown up, which happens. more than you think.
Ideal
You
not to
describing
get
the
blown up.
bomb pulses was me realizing that I've had the game audio muted this entire run.
Oh no! Hey, that's
I was
okay.
like, I'm not hearing the pulse that you're talking about.
Just like waiting for it.
Okay, so this one, Bombskaball, is such a fun one. Ooh, see, DK goes for that insta punch there. The only thing you really want to do here is either launch off your teammate or just do 2 jumps, or like 1 jump after the first jump. So yeah, 2 jumps or jump off the teammate. They can immediately steal from you as soon as you land. So that's like what you actually have to watch out for. DK went for the quick one too. You know, he did a little punch. He missed though. So thank goodness. Actually, now we're in hot rope jump. Kelly or Bird, do you guys want to? When do you guys want to explain the gauntlet? It's coming up.
Yes.
The gauntlet.
You can take this one.
I'll take the gauntlet. The gauntlet is what we like to call this stretch of World 7-1 to 7-4. And the reason why we call it the gauntlet is because it's got a horrible mix of RNG and skill that you need to account for. It starts with a slot cinch, which is not too bad. It takes some practice to get used to, but with pause buffering, if you don't feel comfortable, it's okay.
Yeah.
And then it goes into crane game. Crane game, really tough game.
Yep.
If the RNG doesn't present itself well for you, if you get a bad grab, if you're mashing too quickly, things like that, it's all over the place. Then you go to 7-3, pipe maze, completely RNG. You have to follow the pipe all the way up. You got to pray that you pick the right pipe. If you're good enough, you can follow it all the way up and be good, but it's an acquired skill that takes quite a lot of time to get used to, so that's one you definitely got to practice a lot of. And then finally, you wrap it up with bowl over, arguably one of the worst RNG games in the run because you kind of chuck a shell. You got to knock down every player pin. There's 3 player pins. Knock down those 3 players. They can just go to the opposite sides of the bowling lane, and you just can't get them all. So it's absolutely brutal. It's 4 back-to-back mini games that are just ridiculous at the very end of the run, and we're going to see Gerbiez first try each one right here. It's going to be awesome.
All right, let's see if I can hold that. Let's get first tries. Okay, so I'm not going to do the pause buffer here. I actually like to just whatever I get off the bat. So like sometimes I get good RNG, sometimes I get bad. Sometimes I've gotten a really good gold here by jumping, getting the coin immediately, and then just like actually getting the 2 coins like after just 1 cycle. So there is a pause buffer you can do here. I don't think you need to do it. Oh, that kind of sucks. No! Oh, wow, that's... All right, that's
so Gerbiez was just showing you what it would look like if you do miss, and now Gerbiez is going to first try them all. It's going to be great.
It's also interesting to point out that there's only 2 pictures here, the treasure chest and Mario's cap, that will actually speed up the second and third wheel if you get them. So he played that on hard mode by getting the chest initially.
Yeah, so it kind of sucks when you get the chest. Yeah, it just sped up really fast there. I was 1 frame off, I'm pretty sure. Okay, nice. So you can hit really early. Like, do you see that, guys?
Yeah.
How early? Like, so you want to make sure that you hit early instead of late. And that's why I'm kind of beating myself up about that chest, because I should have hit early. And I risked going for a late hit. Never go for a late hit on slot machine. But that, it's just learning experience, right? Good to teach you guys that, and myself again.
So remember at the start of the run how we picked partner Luigi? It's finally coming into play. Yep. This is why. We don't want to see Luigi's stupid little tiny hitbox.
And we see Mario instead.
Though.
We see Mario instead. So we're going to go grab Mario. We have to get a perfect grab here, and I'm actually going to spam A quite chill. We don't need to spam A quick. It actually could screw you up.
That looks like a good grab to me.
Woo. All right, let's go.
Really that is a fantastic grab.
Okay, so that game is actually one of the hardest games in the game, which is, it sounds funny, but it's actually true. The hitboxes in that game are rough, and if you don't get a perfect center grab, you just lose. Like straight up.
I'd like to issue a challenge real quick to see who in chat can follow along pipe maze.
Ooh, yeah, guesses in chat.
Yep, 1, 2, 3, and 4, left to right.
All right, yeah, here we go.
All right, guesses. I know which one it is.
That wasn't a bad one. That certainly was not a bad one.
Yeah, that was
the less horizontal bars you get, the better. There was only 4 that I counted in this one, so that is pretty good.
So I would say, guys, most people in the top 5 and 10 on most minigame islands can read the pipe maze. Not everybody still, but like most can. So like it's definitely like Bird said, an acquired skill. Like you have to like get better at it. You have to want to get better at it. I personally sucked at it. I couldn't even read it at first at all. And then eventually got better. I did like 100 plus in like a couple days. Like I was going, you know, I was practicing a lot and it just clicked. So I highly suggest anybody do that if you're having trouble on pipe mace. So, okay, now the bowl over. They're all together. I'm gonna spam it.
Yep. And pray.
Hope that they line
Go
up.
for it.
Hope DK catches up to the rest of them. I think DK has gotten stuck on a fin, but there's time.
Nope, this is good, this is good, this is good.
Oh, he saved it. Let's go.
Let's
Sometimes
go.
you gotta-
The gauntlet.
Sometimes you just gotta press A and pray. And it worked there. It was great.
Like, so guys,
Nice.
if DK didn't make it over, we just lose. Straight up.
Yeah.
So we're really happy DK made it over. He hopped on over.
And you first tried the gauntlet.
Yeah,
See?
yeah,
Told
we
you.
did. Yeah. And you know, slot machine didn't happen.
No, we both tried starting from slot machine too. All 4
Exactly.
games were won consecutively.
Yeah, the gauntlet actually starts from 7-2 now, as of right now. Okay, so for this mini game, you want to make sure you grab as many piranhas as you can to start the next cycle. If you're kind of oh wow, I'm just gonna let that go. You essentially just want to get every piranha plant you can to like get the next cycle as fast as possible. It's really important for the end. You can also press A to get a bigger jump, but that also makes it kind of wow.
That is unlucky. 1 out of 9.
That is really yeah, 1 in 9, honestly. Pretty rare when that happens. I wanted to show off the frame perfect insta-kill piranha, but I kept getting bad RNG where I would jump and it wouldn't spawn there, so pretty bad luck. But that's fine, not a big deal. It only loses up to like a couple seconds. But Whack Plant definitely has some like execution stuff that like you can save seconds from human error and stuff like that. And now we got Bandstand, the original rock band. Pretty exciting. We are the conductor. On the Switch version, it's actually really difficult because the audio is desynced. I don't know why Nintendo did that, but it definitely makes it kind of difficult on the Switch. So if you're gonna run the Switch, definitely watch out for Bandstand. But other than that, it's really easy. Honestly, you kind of just conduct. You press up, you press left, you hit the button.
Before.
Yeah, for all of the major
me too.
RNG checks we've mentioned so far, Bandstand is the greatest if you are playing on the Switch version only. It's so unfortunate. You can survive the gauntlet and then you get bandstanded.
All right, I'm gonna. Okay, so this mini game is really. So there's actually like a strat here where you can basically kill off all of your teammates and save 2 seconds. Let's see if I can do it.
I believe.
Get in there, DK.
Right.
He's not getting in, man.
Oh no, DK's not gonna play along.
That sucks. Oh no.
So
We're good.
I'll let you focus and I'll explain this a bit real
Yeah, we're
quick.
good.
So if you do manage to push all of your teammates
it's so
in,
unlucky that
what'll
he didn't go
happen
in.
is all 4 of these boos will spawn and kind of stack on top of each other. And so then instead of having to dodge, say, DK and 4 boos, you will have what seems to be just one singular boo
Actually,
because
gonna go
it's
for the
all
loop
4
here.
stacked on top.
Woo,
Shout out to Dead by Daylight players. Dude, that was a risky loop.
Dude, that was the sketchiest running of all I've ever had, or like I've had in a while. Kind of sucked that DK didn't get in, didn't like go in line. You know what I mean? Like, dang. They're supposed
We
to
just
go in
wanted
line.
DK to live to the end.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so more boos ended up spawning there. So like you technically would lose a couple seconds because boos keep spawning. But normally if you kill all, get rid of all your teammates, they don't spawn any more boos. So you end up saving a couple seconds. And it's a cool strat, honestly, not seeing any more boos spawn. It also makes it easier. So you definitely want to go for it. All right, now we got grab bag, which is pretty straightforward. You just grab from their bag.
Those are so mean.
And he won the game with 50
Hey,
seconds
there
left.
it is. Okay, so let's see if we can get the loop. Okay, so sometimes there's this loop that happens where they get stuck in a loop trying to get each other, and then you can just stand there. So let's see if we can get that. Okay, wow, he actually stole from me. Okay, let's just
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're good. All right, let's just get our room.
Well, there's kind of
no.
the loop, almost the loop, yeah.
There we go. There's the loop. There we go. We're just gonna insert ourselves in the loop.
And they're re-looping. Perfect.
There we go. So do you see how they're looping? They're actually kind of like looping towards me. Kind of. I think we're good.
I think you'll be okay.
I think you'll be okay, yeah.
They almost can get each other, but it looks like we have a loop. Okay, there we go.
DK swapped mid-loop at the end.
They actually trolled me in the middle there. I was hoping to show more loop action, but I mean, it's just kind of computers chasing each other and grab bag. It's, I don't know, like carrot on a stick.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Peach
pretty
just
funny.
sits back and watches it all happen.
Yep, exactly. Peach just relaxing. You know, she has a kingdom. You know, she probably doesn't need any more money.
Oh yeah.
Now we got Keep Away, a really easy mini game, but you can just as easily lose the run to it. If you get really, if it just follows you. Didn't follow me there for long, we're good. If you get really bad luck though, where it actually like follows you where you're jumping, you can land on it, and then it'll just throw the key really far, and then it's complete RNG on how you get it back. You just have to hope it doesn't land in another Koopa, or what are those things even called again? What are they?
I don't even know.
There's actually like a specific name.
I don't think I know.
I actually forgot already, which kind of sucks.
Just little guys.
Just little guys, man. They're just little guys. And then we got. Does someone actually want to explain this one? Balloon burst.
Sure. So balloon burst is actually something that you don't want to mash through too quickly. You want to get full pumps on the little air blower thingy there. To maximize the amount of air that goes into Bowser on each pump that you do. And that way you can go ahead and speed through quickly, pop your balloon first, win the minigame just like Gerbiez did. Super easy, super free, and quick fun fact, I believe this and one other minigame have different music that's only in the Japanese version.
Oh.
Yeah, the other one is
right.
Musical Mushroom.
Yeah.
It's a different song in the Japanese version.
Yeah, only in the Japanese version. Pretty dope, though. Pretty good song.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I always forget about the differences. There aren't that many differences between the two, and it seems like the time doesn't matter much either. It's kind of just more on RNG. So if anybody's curious, like, oh, should I run on the Japanese version or whatever? Like, honestly, it doesn't matter. Whatever is comfortable for you. And also, any guesses in the chat out of 100? What is it going to be? Any guesses?
This is a solid 99. I think it's 1
Maybe
point off.
eyes? Like, it's close.
Solid
you know?
99. I'm calling it.
I don't know.
I'm going to say 96, actually.
Yeah, 96.
Kind of off.
Oh, close.
Close. You know, good guesses though, guys. You undercut it, right? So you're still in the plus. Still doing good. The dub. And now we got Bash and Cash, really simple mini game. You just run around the edges and they can't hit you, and then you want to get hit at the end, so you have a smaller coin count to count, so that you actually save a tiny bit of time in the overworld, which is like in between levels. So essentially, we're just gonna run around, and they shouldn't be able to hit us. Here we go. That is it. You just follow the edges of the map, actually, like the corner to corner, straight. And they're just having a rough time. Like, they're just all in. Like, look at Mario. Oh my goodness! Like, it's his Mario Party, and he still didn't hit us. Like, my goodness. Okay, so start getting hit now. Dude, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna hit. I could have gotten hit one more time, just to save a little bit of time, but it's not a big deal. Just kind of showing you that you can get hit at the end, and it's all good. And it saves a ton of time. Okay, we have the biggest probably RNG check of the whole run. Hammer drop. It's at the end. It's the last RNG check. It's complete RNG in what the hammer throws, and you have to get 10 coins. It's actually insane. And you also have to get lucky that the computer doesn't follow you. Ooh. I got one.
There's one.
I get one more.
Oh, I got 6, 7. I think I got that coin. 8.
So
Oh,
here we go.
no! DK is okay. 9. I don't trust it. That was
I don't trust either.
There we go.
You got that
Okay,
one.
perfect.
Yeah,
Kind
so
of-
you need 10 coins to win. It's basically a battle for 2 bags as fast as possible.
battle for 2 bags as fast as possible. If he throws 1 bag, you're like, oh, this could be a crazy one, and then he just doesn't throw another bag for like 20 seconds. You just got baited, you know.
Oh wow.
So it's like some of the best record paced runs have gotten double bag or bag coin bag. So it's like, ooh, you know, like there's some potential there. Like Mario Party has nothing but potential and RNG.
There has been just a little bit of that throughout this run.
This one's pretty basic though. You just kind of hold up pretty much the entire time except for when you're about to spin out. It's pretty easy. Nice. That was actually a good one. Low 21 is solid. That's what we're aiming for. There's not actually that many mini games left. We're cruising, guys. We lost 1 mini game in slot machine, right?
We lost Box Mountain twice, sadly.
Oh man, I forgot. That was rough.
Sorry to bring that
I know.
Don't stress it.
I forgot. Yeah.
You most certainly did get Box Mountain to this run.
I did get Box Mountain. But honestly, we didn't get bowled over, you know? That
is always a win.
That is a win. So this one is pretty straightforward. You just kind of pay attention. I'm pretty sure I was paying attention. So hopefully we get it here. If not, we just run it again. It's not a big deal, but we should have this. Nice. There are patterns that are faster and slower. I feel like I've gone back and forth with like, oh, this pattern's faster. No, this pattern's faster with like how they like shuffle. I still am not exactly sure. It seems like the combination of both is like really good. So
I've done a little bit of diving into it recently. I think the shuffle is slightly faster than the spin. It's minimal. It's a second or 2 at most.
Oh wow. Okay.
Good knockblock.
Yeah, the knockblock didn't jump
especially
at the end
for a
there.
4-box.
Yeah, that was almost the maximum amount of boxes, or it was. And the Womp didn't, or the Thwomp didn't. What is a Womp? Dude, I always get them mixed up. The Womp didn't lift up at the end, so I got really lucky and saved like 2 or 3 seconds. I honestly thought it was going to, but I also didn't want to like punch the Womp. If you punch the Womp accidentally, you just lose. So you really want to make sure you have a good punch or like a jump height. You have to do like a short hop and a big hop. And speaking of short hops and big hops, there's actually like a task strat, tool-assisted speedrun strat. And this one where you have to do a short hop into a big hop. It's insane. I don't think it's ever worth it right now. It only saves like maybe a couple seconds, and it's at the end of a run that mostly relies on like getting some RNG at least, like a little bit, you know? So it really isn't about that, at least on that minigame. And we're actually coming up to time here. As soon as Toad finishes the last lap, it's and I win, it's time.
Yeah, so we're going to have a 4-lap race here. Toad is going to be on hard. As soon as he crosses the finish line on lap 4, at that exact moment, that is when time is going to be called.
All right, let's see if I can clutch. All right, no spin out at the end.
And fun fact, the only part that you can actually spin out on this track is at that bottom little like swirly part there. So where Gerbiez is right now is the only part of danger. Otherwise, you can hold forward completely the entire time. Makes it a little bit less stressful except around those parts right there.
Yep, exactly. So we're coming one more lap.
Last lap.
See if we clutch. And it's looking like a sub 48. Boom, time.
GG.
Let's
That
go.
is a great run.
Wow, that went pretty good, honestly, compared to a lot of the practice runs. We'll take that. GG's.
Oh yeah. How you feeling, Gerbiez? Good run for you?
Honestly, yeah. Like the box, there was some box mayhem mishaps, RNG there, and then the what was it? The slot machine.
The slot machine.
Yeah, one in
Yeah.
slot machine, I think. So
Other than that, that was pretty fantastic. Like I'm pretty happy with that. We got to show off like a lot of different strats. The tightrope treachery was insane. You know, a bit of bad RNG here and there, but like overall, I'm pretty happy with how the run went. That was awesome, honestly. I'm really glad.
Yes.
I think your World 5 as a whole was insane. That was one of the fastest bumper balls in a run I've seen.
Wait, yeah, honestly,
a decent Shy Guy.
I think tightrope and bumper balls together like carried my World 5. Man, that's a oh man, I love Mario Party, guys. I honestly I love showing people and the world or whoever about Mario Party. It's definitely a big passion of mine. I know everyone says how Mario Party is so much RNG, but there's actually so much execution. You could have the world record pace RNG and you're on pace, but it doesn't matter because you have to execute. You have to play well. You have to know at least some strats. So I don't know. That's kind of that's what actually got me into the speedruns is that there's a lot of human error or actually execution stuff going on where I can actually save time, and that's what got me into it. So tipsy turny, getting a perfect one and all that stuff really adds up. So if once again, if you guys are interested in Minigame Island, there's N64, there's the Switch, there's emulator, there's so many different ways to play this game, and it's so chill. It's a fun short run. Highly suggested, guys. And yeah, I don't know. That being said,
I'm kind of curious. Are people afraid to battle you in this game from now until the end of time?
It's funny because every time friends will be like, "Oh, let's play some Mario Party with Gerbs." Or yeah, they'll be like, "Oh wait, we have to gang up on them." Oh, I think we have to wait. I'm like,
you versus everyone. Yeah.
Mario Party does have those politics, they have the minigame star, steal from them,
It's so more savage than Mario Kart, I think.
Actually, and it's kind of borderline Monopoly levels, right?
Oh my god.
Man, I actually compare it to Monopoly in that way. But man, I love Mario Party, and actually speaking of Mario Party, we have Jamboree coming out in 1 month, so that's massive, guys.
This is a new one.
Yeah, the Mario Party Jamboree, October 17th. I personally will be full-time speedrunning the game, just general content with it. So if you guys are interested in Jamboree, please make sure to check out my channel. And that being said, I believe that Bird and Kelly, I'm assuming they're probably going to play it as well. You guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In unison. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I had a feeling. Yeah. I feel I don't know, once you've been into Mario Party and played some speedruns and then a new one comes out, everyone's just woohoo! Especially if it's good.
Yeah.
So we're excited. So yeah, reminder, guys, 1 month Mario Party Jamboree. Who knows? Maybe I'll get the opportunity to do some runs for it somewhere in the future, right? I don't know. But I will be grinding Jamboree, so I'm excited whenever that comes out. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Other than that, I personally do Mario Party challenges a few a week on my Twitch channel. I'm full-time N64 streamer / speedrunner, so definitely come on by if you like N64. Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Oh, for sure. Thank you, Gerbiez, and thank you, Bird. Thank you, Kelly, for being here on the commentary. I posted all the links to everyone's channel here in the Twitch chat, so make sure you follow Gerbiez, Bird, and Kelly here on Twitch if you had fun. Before we break, I do want to mention that Games Done Quick Express will be returning to TwitchCon from September 20th through the 22nd. So if you are interested in our upcoming TwitchCon adventure, you can use the command !GDQX in our Twitch chat for more info. Let us know what you're hoping to see at the event. Again, Gerbiez, Bird, Kelly, thank you all so much for being here. We'll be right back with Sonic Adventure.
Thank you so much.